The day began in pearl blue light, the sea not fully bright. You were waking by the window with the remains of night. No makeup, no performance, just hair across your face. I had never seen the morning arrive with so much grace. Pearl blue morning, gentle on the skin, the kind of day that asks the heart to open quietly in. If love ever looked honest, it looked that way to me. You waking with the shoreline and the pale unbroken sea. You asked what time it was. I said too early to be wise. Then you laughed and pulled the curtain just to let in more sky. Coffee waited somewhere below. The world could wait a little too. There are mornings made for speaking. This one was made for you. I have known many dawns that hurried into day. This one stayed tender and stayed. Pearl blue morning, I still keep the hue in every quiet hotel room, with the sea just coming through. And when I need a softer truth than memory usually gives, I open up that early light and find the place it lives. We stayed out after dinner, the town still warm with light. Your white linen in the breeze made summer look refined. A slow song from a terrace fell somewhere through the blue, and all at once the whole night felt written close to you. White linen evening, soft against my skin. A little wine, a little moon, a little letting in. No need for grand confessions, no need for borrowed lines. Love was almost where was my place. Some people make the air feel still just by lifting up their face. You said don't make this heavy, let's keep it kind and slow. So I gave my heart permission not to need to know. There are nights that stay elegant long after they are through. This one still folds around me when I think of you. White linen evening drifting through my mind, still warm as fading amber, still gentle as the tide. And if I speak of summer, I speak of that soft view, the sea, the light, the silence, and me beside you. The night wore your perfume long after you had gone. Jasmine and sun-warm skin drifted through until the dawn. Palm shadows crossed the terrace, the city hushed below. I sat with all that silence and did not want to know. Palm shadows and perfume, that was our summer art. A little dark, a little light, a little reckless heart. You move through every room like moonlight through a screen. I still find you there in places in between. You danced once in the doorway, barefoot, almost laughing, and turned and looked at me as though the air was asking for one more hour together, for one more night kept slow. I never learned to keep you, only how to let you glow. Some people leave a trace, some leave an atmosphere. You left a whole season lingering here. Palm not as a wound but as a veil. Time cannot replace, and every warm September still moves the same way through, with one part dusk, one part memory of you. You wore small pearl earrings to dinner by the bay. Nothing in the room was louder than the way you turned away, and then looked back, half smiling, as if to say, be still. Let the evening do its work. Let the air grow filled. Summer written in pearl, delicate and clear. White light, warm skin, your slow laughter near. If beauty ever whispered, I know just how it sounded, like the sea below the terrace, and your name in pearl. The waiter poured cold water. The candles leaned in gold. You asked if love grows wiser as the nights grow old. I said, if it learns your patience, maybe then it does. You lowered your eyes and smiled, and that was more than enough. Pearls keep their own weather. Soft shine, private flame. That summer did the same. Summer written in pearl still glows against the blue, still rests along my memory with all the grace of you. And every refined evening, with the sea held still and clear, seems to wear that old white luster. Summer written in pearl. the song, just the feeling. A cool stem in your hand, a red sunset on the terrace, white chairs upon the sand. You lifted up the glass and watched the last light through. Even the color of the evening seemed to answer you. Glass of summer wine, slow upon the tongue, a little dusk, a little sweetness, a little stillness sung. If youth could be poured gently and held up to the blue, it would look like that warm evening, sharing light with you. You said, drink this slowly, we don't have to go. So I let the hour linger in the red and golden glow. There are loves that blaze too quickly, ours chose a softer art. It entered like a fragrance and settled in the heart. I never kept the bottle, I only kept the hue, deep red, sea gold, and you. Glass of summer wine, I still raise it in my mind, to all the small refinements we were lucky once to find. And every late slow sunset with velvet in its view, taste faintly of that evening when the summer tasted you. The Marina held the sunset in 100 trembling lights. Boats were rocking in their sleep, the sky unfastening night. You leaned against the railing, cool glass inside your hand. I thought the whole horizon had arranged itself that way. Harbor glass, shining low and clear, holding little flames of summer, holding you so near. If memory has a surface, it looks like that to me. Harbor glass and your face above the sea. You told me not to promise what the season could not keep. I said, then let this be enough, this warm and lovely thing. The music from the hotel moved softly through the dark, and I could feel the future pause outside my heart. I have forgotten many names, many roads, many rooms, but not the way that water held the moon. Salt inside the air, and if I lose my way a while, I know what calls me through. Harbor glass and the summer light on you. The season wore a darker gloss, more wine than lemonade, more low talk on balconies than bright and crowded days. You moved through all that heat with a calm I couldn't name, like someone born to teach the dusk how to hold a flame. Velour Summer, deep and slow and kind, a little richer than first love, a little harder to define. If youth can learn refinement without losing what is true, it becomes that late warm season I spent half asleep with you. No running through the daylight, no promises in sand, just quiet dinners, cooling rooms, and your thoughtful hand in mine. We let the nights unfold without trying to be grand, and somehow that made everything more beautiful than planned. Some summers laugh out loud, ours move like velvet air, soft enough to heal, soft enough to wear. Velour Summer still follows me around in every low-lit evening, where the city loses sound. with more grace than I once knew. It's because I learned its texture in a velour summer with you. You came down slowly from the room, one hand upon the rail, blue silk catching candlelight, the whole hotel gone still. I had been waiting in the lobby, pretending not to care, but some arrivals turn the air to something almost rare. Blue silk on the staircase, summer dressed in grace, a look too calm to call desire, too warm to misplace. If memory loves detail, then this one stays intact. Blue silk, your quiet footsteps, and my heart looking back. You asked me, have I kept you? I said, only in the best way. The pianist in the lounge below was playing low and late. You smiled and touched my sleeve, as if the night were ours. Then we walked outside together, beneath the sleeping palms. I have forgotten speeches, I have forgotten names, but not the way you moved through light and flame. Blue silk on the staircase, I still see you there. Whenever evening enters dressed in softness and in care, and every elegant arrival still carries that same trace. The hush before your footsteps, blue silk on the staircase. a softer shade, a quiet rose of fading blue. You stood beside the silver line, where sea and sky were passing through. I said nothing at first, just let the warm wind move. Some moments ask for silence before they bloom. Velvet tide at dusk, carry me back again to the hush between your heartbeat and the dark beyond the sand. If love was only summer, it still was deep enough. I still feel your shadow in the velvet tide at dusk. Your dress moved with the ocean air, your eyes held all the light. The world was slow and far away, the hour kind, the night untried. You touched my hand so lightly, as if to test the view, and all the shore grew tender around me and you. Years may gather quietly, but they never take that scene. The sea, the dusk, your breathing, and all we didn't mean. Velvet tide at dusk, you return when day grows thin, in every late July horizon, in every softened wind. And though the season left us, its beauty lingers on. I still live for a moment where that velvet tide was born. The Marina lights were trembling like notes before a song. You stood beside the narrow dock, half certain, half withdrawn. Your coat was light around your shoulders, your eyes were dark and clear. The wind had lost its daytime heat, the boats were listening near. Nocturne for the Marina, played in blue and white. A little jazz from somewhere far, a little harbor light. If I could score that summer, I know the opening line. dreams set low at midnight by the sleeping tide. You told me not to call it love, not yet, not in that tone. But tenderness can fill a space before it finds a home. I watched your reflection bend with every moving mast. Some evenings feel so elegant, you pray they do not pass. Music fades from rooms, but not from where it starts. That night still plays in water and in hearts. Nocturne for the Marina, I still hear it through every polished midnight with a harbor dressed in blue. And all the grace I learned from longing still returns in kind. A dark, a breath, your silhouette, and moonlight on the tide. You wore a pale silk blouse that night, the color of first stars. The town below was shining faint, the sea beyond the bars. You said, stay here beside me. The hour is almost done. But somehow in your low-lit voice, the evening had just begun. Ivory Sundown resting on your skin, the kind of light that makes the heart grow softer from within. No need for vows or thunder, no need for anything grand. Love was only evening falling white across your hands. A song came drifting from inside, half jazz and half regret. You looked as if the night itself had chosen where to rest. I wanted then to tell you how rare the moment seemed, but beauty has a way of asking not to be explained. Some lights fade quickly, some stay in the mind. This one never left me, You always spoke so softly, the night had to lean in. Even your laughter sounded like a place I'd once been. We sat outside the hotel, the palms above us still, and every word you gave me felt measured and real. Summer in a low voice, summer without a rush, a little gold on your shoulder, a little mercy in the hush. The sweetest things I remember were never loud or bright. They came the way you loved me, softly through the night. You said some hearts are fragile because they feel too much. I said mine learned to hide until it felt your touch. The ice inside your glass had nearly turned to rain. Still neither one of us wanted to move again. If I speak of tenderness, I speak of what was true. Summer made audible by you. Summer in a low voice, I still hear it now, in ceiling fans and midnight streets, in the bend of evening clouds. And if love leaves an echo, it leaves one sweet and slight. Summer in a low voice, calling through the night. You kissed me by the seawall when the town had nearly slept. Nothing the night was hurried, nothing in my body left, except a kind of wonder, a calm I hadn't known. The sea kept breathing in and out like a second soul. The quiet between waves, that is where we lived, not in promises or noise, but in the way you listened. Some loves arrive in brightness, ours came veiled and brave. I still hear us breathing in the quiet between waves. played low into the blue. You brushed my hair behind my ear, the way kind people do. I never asked what morning meant. You never tried to stay, but all the beauty of that hour has never gone away. There are truths too gentle for language to contain. They wash in, wash out, and remain. The quiet between waves still follows me at night, still gathers by the windows when the moon is pale and white. And if I close my eyes, I know what memory saves. Your touch, the dark, the shoreline, the quiet between waves. We were never tragic, only delicately wrong. Too sincere for indifference, too brief to become long. Still the days were lovely, still the nights were true. Some loves do not survive, but they refine you. The elegant ache, that is what you left. Not a wound, not a ruin, just a tenderness, a sadness dressed in silk, a longing without blame. I say your name like summer, saying goodbye to flame. You taught me how to listen to what the quiet means, how to hold a passing hour without trying to keep. Even now I love more gently, because you once were near. You made restraint romantic, you made absence clear. Some griefs are coarse and noisy, ours moved like perfume through, still visible, still true. The elegant day, I carry it with ease. It follows every sunset that leans toward the sea. And if I seem more tender than the girl I was before, it's because your brief, bright summer left me softer than before. The resort lights came on, one by one across the lawn. Somewhere someone played piano, soft enough to carry on. You walked through the garden slowly, glass of white wine in your hand. The heat had finally loosened its hold upon the land. Satin air, summer warm with grace, a little music through the trees, a little moon on your face. If I could name that feeling, I'd name it after you. Satin hair and a night made smooth and blue. You said, let's not go inside yet. The world is kind right now. So we stayed among the flowers beneath the bending boughs. No one asked for anything, no one tried too hard. Love was only atmosphere, and still it reached my heart. Some nights do not shine loudly, they glow like folded silk. This one never lost its touch. Satin air, I still breathe it in whenever summer opens at the softened edge of wind. And every elegant evening that arrives in silver blue brings back that garden silence and the satin hair of you. The day began in pearl blue light, the sea not fully bright. You were waking by the window with the remains of night. No makeup, no performance, just hair across your face. I had never seen the morning arrive with so much grace. Pearl blue morning, gentle on the skin, the kind of day that asks the heart to open quietly in. If love ever looked honest, it looked that way to me. You waking with the shoreline and the pale unbroken sea. You asked what time it was. I said too early to be wise. Then you laughed and pulled the curtain just to let in more sky. Coffee waited somewhere below. The world could wait a little too. There are mornings made for speaking. This one was made for you. I have known many dawns that hurried into day. This one stayed tender and stayed. Pearl blue morning, I still keep the hue in every quiet hotel room, with the sea just coming through. And when I need a softer truth than memory usually gives, I open up that early light and find the place it lives. We stayed out after dinner, the town still warm with light. Your white linen in the breeze made summer look refined. A slow song from a terrace fell somewhere through the blue, and all at once the whole night felt written close to you. White linen evening, soft against my skin. A little wine, a little moon, a little letting in. No need for grand confessions, no need for borrowed lines. Love was almost weightless in that white linen night. You smiled across the harbor. I looked and lost my place. Some people make the I gave my heart permission not to need to know. There are nights that stay elegant long after they are through. This one still folds around me when I think of you. White linen evening drifting through my mind, still warm as fading amber, still gentle as the tide. And if I speak of summer, I speak of that soft view, the sea, the light, the silence, and me beside you. The night wore your perfume long after you had gone. Jasmine and sun-warm skin drifted through until the dawn. Palm shadows crossed the terrace, the city hushed below. I sat with all that silence and did not want to know. Palm shadows and perfume, that was our summer art. A little dark, a little light, a little reckless heart. You move through every room like moonlight through a screen. I still find you there in places in between. You danced once in the doorway, barefoot, almost laughing, and turned and looked at me as though the air was asking for one more hour together, for one more night kept slow. I never learned to keep you, only how to let you glow. Some people leave a trace, some leave an atmosphere. You left a whole season lingering here. Shadows and perfume, I carry them with grace, not as a wound but as a veil. Time cannot replace, and every warm September with one part dusk, one part memory of you. You wore small pearl earrings to dinner by the bay. Nothing in the room was louder than the way you turned away, and then looked back, half smiling, as if to say, be still. Let the evening do its work. Let the air grow filled. Summer written in pearl, delicate and clear. White light, warm skin, your slow laughter near. If beauty ever whispered, I know just how it sounded, like the sea below the terrace, and your name in pearl. The waiter poured cold water. The candles leaned in gold. You asked if love grows wiser as the nights grow old. I said, if it learns your patience, maybe then it does. You lowered your eyes and smiled, and that was more than enough. Pearls keep their own weather. Soft shine, private flame. That summer did the same. Summer written in pearl still glows against the blue, still rests along my memory with all the grace of you. And every refined evening, with the sea held still and clear, seems to wear that old white luster. Summer written in pearl. The song, just the feeling, a cool stem in your hand, a red sunset on the terrace, white chairs upon the sand. You lifted up the glass and watch the last light through. a little sweetness, a little stillness sung. If youth could be poured gently and held up to the blue, it would look like that warm evening, sharing light with you. You said, drink this slowly, we don't have to go. So I let the hour linger in the red and golden glow. There are loves that blaze too quickly, ours chose a softer art. It entered like a fragrance and settled in the heart. I never kept the bottle, I only kept the hue, deep red, sea gold, and you. Glass of summer wine, I still raise it in my mind. To all the small refinements we were lucky once to find, and every late slow sunset with velvet in its view, taste faintly of that evening when the summer tasted you. The Marina held the sunset in 100 trembling lights. Boats were rocking in their sleep, the sky unfastening night. You leaned against the railing, cool glass inside your hand. I thought the whole horizon had arranged itself that way. Harbor glass, shining low and clear, holding little flames of summer, holding you so near. If memory has a surface, it looks like that to me. Harbor glass and your face above the sea. You told me not to promise what the season could not keep. I said, then let this be enough, this warm and lovely thing. The music from the hotel moved softly through the dark, and I could feel the future pause outside my heart. I have forgotten many names, many roads, many rooms, but not the way that water held the moon. on you. The season wore a darker gloss, more wine than lemonade, more low talk on balconies than bright and crowded days. You moved through all that heat with a calm I couldn't name, like someone born to teach the dusk how to hold a flame. Velour summer, deep and slow and kind, a little richer than first love, a little harder to define. If youth can learn refinement without losing what is true, it becomes that late warm season I spent half asleep with you. No running through the daylight, no promises in sand, just quiet dinners, cooling rooms, and your thoughtful hand in mine. We let the nights unfold without trying to be grand, and somehow that made everything more beautiful than planned. Some summers laugh out loud, ours moved like velvet air, soft enough to heal, soft enough to wear. Velour summer still follows me around in every low-lit evening, where the city loses sound. And if I speak of love now with more grace than I once knew, it's because I learned its texture in a velour summer with you. You came down slowly from the room, one hand upon the rail, blue silk catching candlelight, the whole hotel gone still. I had been waiting in the lobby, pretending not to care, but some arrivals turn the air to something almost rare. Blue silk on the staircase, summer dressed in grace, a look too calm to call desire, too warm to misplace. If memory loves detail, and this one stays intact. Blue silk, your quiet footsteps, and my heart looking back. You asked me, have I kept you? I said, only in the best way. The pianist in the lounge below was playing low and late. You smiled and touched my sleeve, as if the night were ours. Then we walked outside together, beneath the sleeping palms. I have forgotten speeches, I have forgotten names, but not the way you moved through light and flame. Blue silk on the staircase, I still see you there. Whenever evening enters dressed in softness and in care, and every elegant arrival still carries that same trace. The hush before your footsteps, blue silk on the staircase. The evening wore a softer shade, a quiet rose of fading blue. You stood beside the silver line, where sea and sky were passing through. I said nothing at first, just let the warm wind move. Some moments ask for silence before they bloom. Velvet tied at dusk, carry me back again to the hush between your heartbeat and the dark beyond the sand. If love was only summer, it still was deep enough. I still feel your shadow in the velvet tied at dusk. Your dress moved with the ocean air, your eyes held all the light. The world was slow and far away, the hour kind, the night untried. You touched my hand so lightly, as if to test the view. And all the shore grew tender around me and you. Years may gather quietly, but they never take that scene. The sea, the dusk, your breathing, and all we didn't mean. Velvet tide at dusk, you return when day grows thin. In every late July horizon, in every softened wind. And though the season left us, its beauty lingers on. I still live for a moment where that velvet tide was born. The Marina lights were trembling like notes before a song. You stood beside the narrow dock, half certain, half withdrawn. Your coat was light around your shoulders, your eyes were dark and clear. The wind had lost its daytime heat, the boats were listening near. Nocturne for the Marina, played in blue and white. A little jazz from somewhere far, a little harbor light. If I could score that summer, I know the opening line. Your name said low at midnight by the sleeping tide. You told me not to call it love, not yet, not in that tone. But tenderness can fill a space before it finds a home. I watched your reflection bend with every moving mast. Some evenings feel so elegant, you pray they do not pass. Music fades from rooms, but not from where it starts. That night still plays in water and in hearts. Nocturne for the Marina, I still hear it through every polished midnight with a harbor dressed in blue. And all the grace I learned from longing still returns in kind. A dock, a breath, your silhouette, and moonlight on the tide. pale silk blouse that night, the color of first stars. The town below was shining faint, the sea beyond the bars. You said, stay here beside me, the hour is almost done. But somehow in your low-lit voice, the evening had just begun. Ivory sundown resting on your skin, the kind of light that makes the heart grow softer from within. No need for vows or thunder, no need for anything grand. Love was only evening falling white across your hands. A song came drifting from inside, half jazz and half regret. You looked as if the night itself had chosen where to rest. I wanted then to tell you how rare the moment seemed, but beauty has a way of asking not to be explained. Some lights fade quickly, some stay in the mind. This one never left me fully behind. Ivory sundown, I still breathe it in every quiet western sky, in every tender wind. And though the years move onward, one thing still expands, that hush of summer evening and the light upon your hands. You always spoke so softly, the night had to lean in. Even your laughter sounded like a place I'd once been. We sat outside the hotel, the palms above us still, and every word you gave me felt measured and real. Summer in a low voice, summer without a rush, a little gold on your shoulder, a The sweetest things I remember were never loud or bright. They came the way you loved me, softly through the night. You said some hearts are fragile because they feel too much. I said mine learned to hide until it felt your touch. The ice inside your glass had nearly turned to rain. Still neither one of us wanted to move again. If I speak of tenderness, I speak of what was true. Summer made audible by you. Summer in a low voice, I still hear it now. In ceiling fans and midnight streets, in the bend of evening clouds. And if love leaves an echo, it leaves one sweet and slight. Summer in a low voice, calling through the night. You kissed me by the seawall when the town had nearly slept. Nothing the night was hurried, nothing in my body left, except a kind of wonder, a calm I hadn't known. The sea kept breathing in and out like a second soul. The quiet between waves, that is where we lived, not in promises or noise, but in the way you listened. Some loves arrive in brightness, ours came veiled and brave. I still hear us breathing in the quiet between waves. A radio from somewhere played low into the blue. You brushed my hair behind my ear, the way kind people do. I never asked what morning meant. You never tried to stay, but all the beauty of that hour has never gone away. There are truths too gentle for language to contain. They wash in, wash out, and remain. The quiet between waves still follows me at night, still gathers by the windows when the moon is pale and white. And if I close my eyes, I know what memory saves. Your touch, the dark, the shoreline, the quiet between waves. We were never tragic, only delicately wrong. Too sincere for indifference, too brief to become long. Still the days were lovely, still the nights were true. Some loves do not survive, but they refine you. The elegant ache, that is what you left. Not a wound, not a ruin, just a tenderness, a sadness dressed in silk, a longing without blame. I say your name like summer, saying goodbye to flame. You taught me how to listen to what the quiet means, how to hold a passing hour without trying to keep. Even now I love more gently, because you once were near. You made restraint romantic, you made absence clear. Some griefs are coarse and noisy, ours moved like perfume through, still visible, still subtle, still true. The elegant ache, I carry it with ease. It follows every sunset that leans toward the sea. And if I seem more tender than the girl I was before, it's because your brief, bright summer left me softer than before. lights came on, one by one across the lawn. Somewhere someone played piano, soft enough to carry on. You walked through the garden slowly, glass of white wine in your hand. The heat had finally loosened its hold upon the land. Satin air, summer warm with grace, a little music through the trees, a little moon on your face. If I could name that feeling, I'd name it after you. Satin hair and a night made smooth and blue. You said, let's not go inside yet, the world is kind right now. So we stayed among the flowers beneath the bending boughs. No one asked for anything, no one tried too hard. Love was only atmosphere, and still it reached my heart. Some nights do not shine loudly, they glow like folded silk. This one never lost its touch. Satin air, I still breathe it in whenever summer opens at the softened edge of wind. And every elegant evening that arrives in silver blue brings back that garden silence and the satin hair of you.